Good afternoon, and thank you, Mr. Williams. Good afternoon to everybody. I am pleased to be here this afternoon. In fact, I'm honored to hand over 4 checks, well, 5 checks actually, towards the COVID relief efforts. 2 of these checks are from 2 institutions, and 3 are from 3 individuals. The 2 institutions are the Rotary Clubs here on St. Kitts Nevis, the Rotary Club of St. Kitts, and the Rotary Club of Lyamiga. Rotary International has been doing its part and a very, very important role, in fact, globally in terms of the COVID-19 response. In fact, some of the channels that we have developed for our polio eradication efforts have been diverted towards the COVID response. So our role has been significant. The 34,000 Rotary clubs around the world are also, and its members and their members, are also playing their own individual parts in trying to bring some relief in their own communities. Here in St. Kitts Nevis, we are no different. Our 2 clubs, the Rotary Club of St. Kitts and the Rotary Club of Lyamiga, are doing a number of things to assist the community, to assist in the fight against this dreaded COVID-19. And today, as a part of that response, I'm here to present 2 checks on behalf of the 2 clubs. Firstly, a check of $11,000 from the Rotary Club of Lyamiga, and a check of $10,000 from the Rotary Club of St. Kitts. I just noticed it's actually $10,500. So we have increased our giving. So from the Rotary family in St. Kitts, we are particularly interested in that these funds are diverted or used in the testing for the COVID-19 so that we could help in flattening the curve and bringing our country back to normalcy in the foreseeable future. Then we have 3 checks from 3 individuals. The first is Charles Wilkin, a noted QC here in St. Kitts. Everybody knows Mr. Charles Wilkin. He has donated some $11,000 to this effort. Charles, as well, is a Rotarian and a past president of our club, the Rotary Club of St. Kitts. Then we have Mr. Kenneth Kelly. Everybody knows Mr. Kelly, a prominent businessman. He's not a Rotarian himself, but he's a part of a fraternity that espouses some of the very same ideals that we in Rotary espouse. And he has donated $10,000 to the effort. We then have, lastly, a check for $5,000 from another individual, Mr. Eustace Warner of Warner's One Stop. Everybody knows Mr. Warner. And Mr. Warner is, in fact, also a Rotarian and a past president of the Rotary Club of Lyamiga. So on behalf of these 2 organizations and these 3 individuals, I am pleased to hand over these checks to Dr. Cameron Wilkinson. And today is Dr. Wilkinson's birthday. And some other persons may have decided to take a rest this afternoon, having been here all these weeks, addressing the concerns of the nation and answering the questions. Might have said today would be a good day for me to stay home and relax with my wife and enjoy my birthday. But the measure of the man, his dedication, his commitment to his task, has him here today accepting these checks. So I'm pleased to hand them over to him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Trevor, my old school friend from boys' school days, somebody who I've known practically all my life. I just want to say how pleased I am that so many private citizens and businesses and NGOs are stepping forward to join us in this fight against COVID-19. To Mr. Charles Wilkin, Ken Kelly, Eustace Warner of Warner's One Stop, the Rotary Clubs of St. Kitts and Lyamiga, I say a big thank you. This is a testament to the fact that they are heeding the call for an all-of-society approach to this fight. We cannot do this alone. This is the first time in our history that the singular action of an individual can determine whether we win or lose this war. We do not expect every individual or organization to step forward and make a significant monetary donation like what we received today. To all of those who show their support by simply obeying the advice we give, to the many persons who message us and call us and tell us that they have us in their prayers, I say a big thank you. Your actions and show of support is just as important as the checks that we received today. We reemphasize that easing restrictions is not a signal of the end of the pandemic or a mission accomplished. Ending this pandemic will require the unrelenting contribution from you as an individual and from all of our communities with the support and leadership from your government. That is why when I was asked by many today if I was taking a break on my birthday, my answer was, I can't and I won't. This virus has not taken a break since leaving Wuhan, China in December last year. So why should I? Why should we? In this era of fake news and disinformation, it's important for us to stay focused. And I say, don't just listen to us here, but you can go to the World Health Organization site, the Center of Disease Control, and the Pan American Health Organization for your information. To all of our doctors and nurses on the front line, we say again a big thank you. To the members of the Cuban Brigade who joined our team to work this week after coming out of quarantine to fight this fight, I say thank you. To everyone who made a decision to put away petty differences and help us in this fight, the fight for our lives, I say a big thank you. History will show in time that you were on the right side of this fight and not a part of the army of disinformation. It's not too late, however, for you to come on board, and I welcome you today as the life you save might be your own. My singular focus is in fighting this virus and making our nation COVID-free, and that should be your focus too. Lastly, to everyone who is listening, I want you to use whatever talent you were given to get the message out about hand hygiene and social distancing. As we slowly open back our society, you must understand that this is our only weapon to prevent a second wave. Whether or not we see a continued increase in the number of positive cases depends on your actions. If my colleague, Dr. Laws, and I could use the talent that we were least blessed with, and I think the evidence is clear, and that is singing, to get the message out, then you can use whatever small talent you have to assist us in getting the message out too. The best birthday gift for me would be your commitment to join this fight to make St. Kitts COVID-free. I thank you.